How's the winemaking going, Casper?
I'm glad to see you, Henry, but no luck so far.
And what have you tried?
Well, I burnt it around a barrel of wine to chase the malevolent spirits out of it, you know. Next time, I'll try dipping it in. Take care, friend.
It happens. Just watch where you go.
You're getting married tomorrow.
Kiss my ass. Another round.
I'm putting this nicely, since you're practically my brother now. Go home, or we'll drag you there.
Laying a hand on family. Shame on you.
Leave now, before I make you.
Look here, you bitch. I was brawling when you two were still playing with hobby horses.
Oh, yeah?
At your service, sir. Soon they'll hop all the way here.
Good day to you.
I'm interested in the guild.
Plato or
The guild?
right? Are you interested in generally speaking? We are just all. At least that's what they like to call us. The law. But if we're the dregs of the city, we still hold our bare asses high and have a passion for a good cause.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
Don't you have anything better to do than listen to that? All right. I studied at the university in Prague and met a lot of interesting. And let me tell you this. The wisest people in this kingdom know a big...
You mean that Reformation you like?
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm root. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that new grain can grow on it.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. There's not much more I could tell you of, except maybe when this is all over and we've established this brave new world.
I did what you asked me to.
Great! So you robbed the chest
The
and...
chest is empty.
And you left the...
No.
Oh, never mind. What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that. Now, that wasn't so. And that feeling we may not be any richer.
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild.
See? And now, let's talk about... Just before I tell you more about it, I'm sure there are a few side jobs. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a pro... He's the best brawler.
You said you have some more work.
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenburg.
What symbols?
Kind of little markings you'd easily miss if you don't know about them.
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how...
And they used these symbols.
They thought them up.
And what were they for, these symbols?
It was a way of marking houses. One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the other.
Our idea. But what's it got to do with...
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself... He was a bit of a know-it-all, and maybe... I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him. But...
Where can I find this Hinek greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate.
What? And what can I get for you?
Excuse me?
Good day. What?
Hey, Henry.
Chenyak wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn. Let me guess. It's something real.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols.
And what do you think about it?
What do you think about it?
I think it's a great opportunity.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols, tell me. And I mean, they ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out.
I'll have to think.
Don't wear your brain out. There ain't. When you find out more about them symbols, you know. Take care and have a good night.
I'm sorry.
Ugh, it's late.
What's new?
Nothing much.
God bless you.
Greetings.
Good hit.
Tell me, how did you end up here?
Chenyek pulled me out of the ditch and offered me a new life. Literally. I've been helping him with his the thing.
You say that like it doesn't matter to you.
Chenyek matters. He's a great friend. I believe what he's doing.
So you just do what he tells you?
Pretty much. And since I've been doing it,
Don't you have some plans and aims?
when Chenyek gets what he wants. Until then,
You don't seem to have many opinions of your own.
what good would they do me? Everything Chenyek, at least the parts, so why come up with something on my...
Tell me more about the guild.
Look, I'm not much of a talker. All I can tell you is war.
I'd like to...
There's no...
You spent it all on pussy, brother. Only on pussy. Why do you give a fuck? It's none of your... One beer, please.
Oh, fuck you. And I'm telling
I'm sorry?
you, he doesn't stand a chance.
Take care and have a good night.
You're always welcome here.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Well, what are you doing, Moishe?
Foot's a capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Shouldn't be walking around.
Sprich deine Gebete, Arschloch. Come on, then.
Wait, wait! Don't kill him!
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my two best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up.
Okay, naman kayo ikuhan sa Manjikas, di ba? Hindi maabot diha. Hindi niya maabtan pa rin. Sige, sige, sige. Sige.
Off you go! Who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry! Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berghoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did.
And? What was von Berghoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
No chance. On the contrary, von Berghoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenburg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotsnov?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Kuttenburg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused. That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive?
Not any longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markwart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenburg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I haven't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always had a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth. And finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings there. Where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage. Because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
It could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdol. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself. But the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then?
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
Well, you know how I said we were tortured? Well, they asked about you as well. That is, Istvan asked. And with the torturer there, it was hard. In the end, we told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Kuttenburg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page.
That's exactly why I came to...
Oh. How's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And...
you conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, sir, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
that's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
Basig din niya maabot ba?
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a...
or long ladders and lots of men.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. But if Capon...
vanished how?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests...
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord...
Unlicol daw og unlitex. Unlicol og unlitex anas mama. Number.
Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it,
Of course. I'd forgotten how you...
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are...
Thanks a whole lot. All right, I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was... And be careful. There's bound to be spies.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Oh, just you.
What the fuck happened here?
Well?
A fall? He just fell over all on his own and ended up like...
Honest, fell over and died right...
Oh, Jesus.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them symbols.
And what happened next?
He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddle. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down.
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out?
When I start seeing red.
Do you remember anything?
He talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said it would have annoyed me even more.
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? Take a look at it yourself. Quick, search him. I can't read. Take a look yourself. Well? Can you read it? Well, can you read it? Well, can you read it? So?
Yes, but unfortunately...
Della!
Something about a vineyard and running...
The bastard!
Well, it's our only lead.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek, if you can't crack it, you can ask him. Go and see if you can find that house.
This key's pretty rusty. Can't have been used for quite a while.
Around here. Oh, you pooch.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
I'm sorry.
Praise the Lord.
Greeting. What brings you here, sir?
I talked to Knuckles.
Let me guess.
Well,
That's Knuckles for you. But I think he'll eventually understand it's nevertheless. Until you find something out about the symbol.
Hinnet gave Hogg a peculiar riddle. We can't...
Old Greaser was known for those.
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
Sounds pretty mixed up to me. A vineyard. I only know the one outside of town, but Riddle mentions one inside of it. There must be something similar. To a vineyard, and the part with the water.
Well, thanks.
Are we going to have rules?
Aye, aye.
I don't have any...
All right.
Here, Mutt!
How come? You've no business here.
You silly doggy.
Damn it.
Must have been left over from the smugglers.
What the hell? How come it's open? Why is this open? There's nobody here. Oh, shit! I wonder if any... How come it's open? Huh? You can't just stroll around here without so much as a buy your leave. Off you go.
It must have been left over from the smugglers.
You can't be here.
Hail Mary.
Huh? Hey? I must be mad. Here I am.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Grant you health.
Good day.
Careful.
It's almost ready.
Who's that creeping around?
You shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here. Greetings to you two.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Be careful. It isn't safe.
Clear off, you mutt!
Heel!
Get out!
What are you barging in here for?
Be careful.
It's not safe.
I have time to play dice. You feel like rolling a few tonight?
Keep close to the others. It's not safe.
Careful.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the fortifications. That's true. But what good are fortifications you can't defend? See?
Be careful. It's not safe here.
God grant you health, sir.
Greetings to you.
Keep close to others. It's not safe here.
Rice! Hold up.
Good doggy. Good boy. Good day.
Good day to you.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
God bless.
Good day.
God bless.
Hallo, Schenkwirt. Ich hab...
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave.
Must have been left over from the smugglers.
Quick! Slowly. Nice and slow.
You shouldn't be out here alone.
Have a kind master.
Have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Fruit hier! Draai!
Fruit, sweet plum. Was ist das? What are you skulking around here for, you vagabond?
Die besten Produkte auf dem Markt! Gute Preise! Kommt, Leute!
Nobody's opened this door in ages. Oof. It's pretty musty in here. This is no regular cellar. This must be it.
keep it up.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins. I apologize.
Good afternoon.
Well, one another.
I've deciphered the mean...
Fantastic!
Well, it was pretty confusing. But in the end...
And what about Hogg?
He killed Hinek.
Sometimes he snaps. And then people think we're all like that. And that the guild is just a...
Thankfully, Hinek had a parchment on it.
Let me see. I'll copy them. Imagine the look on Sigismund's face when his rich friends in the cities...
Here they are.
Tunnel markings. And I saw this symbol for riches on the house right. You can go and check it out if you...
Do you have any more work for...
Not just now, but something's coming.
Oh! Where are you headed?
Come back!
Die! Die!
Hey.
Oi, lad. I ain't seen you here before. Rick. All right, man?
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your name, pal?
Henry.
Kvietoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well, Henry, you can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Kuttenburg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade secrets are of no use to you.
So, you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter. There's some matter I need to settle with this Kuttenburg burger.
Are you offering him something?
Aye. You could say that, actually. It's kind of like a business offer.
What do I get for writing it?
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me. I don't mind giving you a groschen for every word.
Really? How long will the letter be?
Very long. There's a lot I need to say.
All right.
Brilliant. But before we get...
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student.
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face. That sounds more like bawdy verse.
Is that what it says? Bugger. But it's clear you can read.
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor...
Oh, no, we can't write it here.
Well, then.
You have to go to Kuttenburg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go as far as the city wall, and there it is. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and
Hold on.
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing, but don't worry.
Can't you tell me anything more?
Nothing to tell. Like I said, I'm in a wrangle with this rich burgher. And what better way than a nice...
Right, so I go to the city, and in the Miners' District, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me, and...
That's right. Tell them to in the office that justice is worth more than silver. So they...
You have a password?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. And welcome to the world... Farewell.
Someone!
I'm just getting warmed up here.
What do you think you're doing? And who asked you to do that? I had them right...
Well, you'd be done for. Is that what you call gratitude?
What do you mean, next time? You know what?
I apologize.
Ah, damn it. I'm burning it. This is gonna take a while yet. This won't take long now. Good. That looks finished.
What's that?
God be with you.
Shalom, young man. You're right. I'm Jacob, son of David, but I think that...
No, of course not.
If you are curious...
Fair enough. But what are you doing with your family on a road like if bandits find you? You'll be like a Jew.
Well, first of all, this is not my family. I can make a deal with anybody. Everyone wants...
Are you saying you're a moneylender?
I would not put it that way. I just assist in my meager way where...
Well, your business is your own affair. And your own sin.
That depends on your point. But you're right about one thing. Christian or... But I do suspect our God has a greater on...
No, I'm not in such dire need of...
As you wish. Masa umatanto.
Huh? What?
Go!
Horse of yours kicks me.
I was in the graveyard and I found Valentine, but there wasn't any sword there.
Slow down.
What? On the lid of his grave. I thought that since I couldn't find the sword...
You forged a copy of Valentine?
I know, it's not the original.
And are you certain the...
Valentine himself could not...
All right, Henry, thanks. You're very good. I've long tried in vain to get into that grave. But I hope you know that I can't risk you opening your mouth somewhere and letting slip that this sword...
What the hell are you talking about?
I sell relics, gems, and all kinds of other trinkets to collect.
I knew there was something odd about it.
Of course you knew. So... Yes, and so what?
Take a good look at me. Let me tell you, friend, you're not the bright...
Hey, fellow, calm down. We can come to some agreement. Here, take this. A relic of Saint Apollonia.
Fine, then.
You see, Henry. Hey, clear off, you mutt. Is that supposed to be a threat? Stop messing around. How about this?